In this episode of Andy's Road Trip, we're going to take a look at my collection.
Wow!
I asked people always to drop a comment and make a suggestion, and I was literally inundated with a response.
Hey!
And it was simply, hey, let's take a look at all that you have. And I think it's a pretty good idea. So let's go. This first section is dedicated to the Bulgarian variations. And so I chose one model, the Lincoln, and I went through and I bought as many as I could of each variation. Yes, we see 4 white ones, but you know, there are differences. It could be the base, the interior, the windows. Same with the black one. Yellow clear, slightly different tint, red interior, clear. Gee, what could be the difference between these two? This one, black base. This one, gray base. So every single one of these is different. And then further up, I just continued with the Cadillac and Lincoln theme. Various manufacturers. I threw in a Rolls Royce. I think I saw. Yeah, there it is, the Rolls. I think that's a red line. Oh, very good. The second case. This case is mainly Hot Wheels. We have Redline, and I did not think ahead. I have run out of space because I do love the late 60s and early 70s into the 80s Hot Wheels. Some of my crack-ups.
Yeah!
These are all loose pieces that I love. This is the first wall of peg hooks, and it is not perfectly organized.
No!
I really like the Hot Wheels classics, and I'm trying to cut one of each. And I will do so. More classics. And you know, I put different ones up front from time to time. That way, somebody comes over and says, oh, I like motorcycles. Well, there you go.
Yeah!
This one I know is all various colors of this
Wow!
model. Then I have the Matchbox originals, which were reissued. Not a big fan of them, to be honest, but you know, you have to have it because you have to have one of everything. I love the hot ones from Hot Wheels and getting in on those.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a nice pink one. Ooh. I collect the Matchbox Collectors series and I've been running out of space, so I've been placing them here. I love my Auto World. We have to do many more of those. Which one's first? Cadillac Black. Cadillac Maroon. Cadillac Maroon with different wheels. Green light. And behind that, the swap tops. Those, I've got to tell you, these are quite valuable. They are convertibles as well as hardtops. So, I have them all. Let's see, I have the Corvette, the Nissan, and the Mercedes. Oh, the Mercedes shows you how it works. Halfway. More hot ones. Many hot ones. My pocket cars.
Wow.
I love these reissued older Hot Wheels. And you can pick them up for like between $3 to $5 each, as you see them. After Matchbox introduced the World Class edition, which was nicely detailed, and they had those gold coin cars, which I'll show you, they came out with the Premier Class. That was a success. I'll show you those as well. And from there, they started in with these nicely detailed pieces. Oh, here are some of the older pieces. Mint on card, various conventions. Definitely original old mint on card. But these started it up again. And of course, as you know, I had to have them all. And I do. Oh, I love that piece. Don't mind that. Really, I love the attention to detail, and I like the fact that Matchbox is authentic, and that's why I am a Matchbox collector. And now Johnny Lightning, Auto World, and Greenlight are right on my radar. I'll show you the transition from 1952 of the boxes and the pieces all the way through early 1980s when Tyco took over. And I'll show you that I am not finished. I am reorganizing. We've done most of these, and I have actually decided that I should do 2 at a time. Whoa! Because, let's face it, I'm not getting any younger. And we have a lot of cars to get through. Each case holds 108 squares. So a car with a box in numerical order. Problem being, like right here with this station wagon, I did not always calculate correctly. Sometimes Matchbox issued 2 cars in one number. So I either place it there, or I place the extras that need to be filled in at the bottom. These are the first picture boxes in color, full color. Here are 2 that I need to place in there, so that means I have to take them all out, move them down, and fill in.
Oh no!
And again, look at this on the bottom. Must be a variation. And then these 3. I have some work to do over here. I've been collecting these at trade shows. Some eBay, but I do think the prices are insane. And whenever I turn around and try to sell an extra, I never get what other people get. This is a very good piece. So this is the next generation. The numbers are in a blue square. I have every car documented on a Google sheet. And I do try to place the value as of 2025 next to each piece. Guess I'm doing that for my heirs. What do we have that's extra or a variation? Here come the transitional and super fast pieces. Now these are still before my time, many of them. I was not born just yet. So everything that you've seen Matchbox-wise up to this point is something that I've had to collect myself in my adult life. But I do love these pieces. Some of them I think I remember playing with at my grandmother's house from other grandchildren. And what do we have on the bottom? Variations. That doesn't belong there. There's a couple Johnny Lightnings. All of those Mercedes. Oh, I love that piece. Here we have the 70s and 80s, and this is my generation. I had these, I still have these. They're in the case. If there's a variation, I have both, and there's a variation of these 2 boxes, as you can see, and also of the car. They made a ton of these car carriers. And you can see I have a few pieces that I still need to fill in, and that does bring me to the fact that, yeah, I've got quite a bit of work to do. So, this will be filled completely. The late 70s to early 80s, the pieces that I have pulled from the display case that I need to place in the correct order. These are just a few of my 118s. The Batmobile is one of those elite versions, and highly detailed. The family truckster, I love it. And I gotta tell you, this Wagoneer has a carpeting. The rear window goes up and down, all 4 doors open. That one will be taken out and tested. I have a rotating display, and I've been putting the moving parts cars in this display. There's that Dodge that I love. They did a great job. I hope you can see that I have many different cases. These are the smaller ones, some larger ones. That is an original Coronation coach with the box. Love that. Special edition vehicles. A glass from my grandmother's house. I remember drinking water out of that glass when I was very small. More special edition and Matchbox sets. Now, I do subscribe to the Red Line Club, and I do purchase from Mattel a bunch of those, as you can see, Matchbox and Hot Wheels. Now, I was trying to collect all of them, but that's just ludicrous, right?
No.
Ah, the premiere, the first editions. Love those first editions. Unpainted and painted. And apparently 2-room film.
Oops.
This is a nice piece. These are the gold coin cars that I remember picking these up at KB Toys. Who remembers KB Toys? When it comes to the premieres, I'm just going to pull out the top 3. Well, okay, the top 2. I have them all. Slightly before the premiere class were these collector's choice. So I have them as well. Love this display case, as well as this one, with the instructions. These next 2 shelves are under construction. They are incomplete and not completely in order.
What?
I love the king-sized. Nice. I picked up this display case. Love it. Not sure what I'm going to put in it yet. Then, there's where it gets a bit miscellaneous. The first shots, very similar to the premiere first edition. Unpainted. Love that. Love that little lunchbox. Love these. Again. How can you go wrong? A few Hess trucks. I like this one. And this one, the windows roll up and down. That's pretty cool. We'll get to that. Yeah, Snake and Mongoose. The original Tonka that I had as a child. A couple of Transformers, a few play sets from Matchbox, Lesney. Starting in with some Corgi. Love that case. Another Batmobile. Most of my Corgi are over here. there you have it, a snapshot of my collection. And you can see it's eclectic. I love Matchbox, and that brought me into Hot Wheels, the black walls, the red walls, brings me into Corgi, as well as Johnny Lightning, and I tell you, Green Light, Auto World. The list goes on. So starting now, I'm going to do 2 pieces at a time so we can get through it a little quicker. And I'm open to any other suggestions, JDM stuff. I got to tell you, I have a few pretty interesting face-offs coming up. I love that. You know, maybe Hot Wheels versus Johnny Lightning, like I did with the Lotus. So thank you so much, sincerely, for subscribing and for watching and clicking like. Stay tuned.